Ladies and gentlemen, comedian, entertainer, Daniel Songer. Comedian, entertainer, Daniel Songer! Yeah! Daniel Songer is back here on the world stage for Comedy Act 160. Do you know that I am just gonna keep on making you smile? I mean, I started at one with a goal to make you smile. I wanted to pursue that, and I continued to Comedy Act 160, and it is going to keep growing because that is my quest, to make you smile. You know, this week I did my first magazine interview in the UK with a magazine called Versus Magazine, and this is for my buddies. You know, hey man, is all the magazines in UK with a V, man? They got the V going on, you know? What is it, man? Every magazine out there is with a V. Versus Magazine, man. This is Comedy Act for my buddies and for my buddies in Canada for the radio interview. I appreciate this, guys. You're getting my name out there to the world and letting everybody know. Introducing comedian, entertainer Daniel Songer to the world. And you know what? This is just a fresh new idea for you out there with the goals of making you smile, my friends. You know, hey guys, you know, I'm finally back to work. You know, thank God I'm finally back to work. And my first job is a store I've never been in my whole life. It's a wig store, you know? I mean, how many people out there wear wigs, you know? I'm like, oh my God, you know? You guys seen me in a wig, haven't you? I don't think so, you know? But man, I go in there, and the lady of the store immediately starts complimenting me on my hair. And, you know, I don't know, man, if you guys ever have like complex problems, you know, you guys remember the bad hair days, you know, and she is just complimenting me on my hair, like, oh, your hair is so nice. Well, immediately I want to look in the mirror, you know, and I'm like, you know, trying to like dress it up, you know, and she's like, oh, your hair, it matches your eyebrows so perfectly. And I'm looking around, you know, I'm like, okay, is this how they get their wigs, man? They get their customers in there. I like your hair, you know? And, well, she's like admiring me so much, and I'm like, do you want to touch it? And she's like, yeah, she's touching it, man. She's like, puts her hands on it. It's like, whoa, she starts praying, healthy hair, healthy mind, healthy body for Daniel, you know, and I'm thinking to myself, thank God she's not an Indian, because I think I'm about ready to get scalped, man. Oh my God, I'm getting scalped, you know? It's like, hey, next time you wear a wig, think of Daniel's hair, you know? Is it a good hairdo, man? Don't forget about the eyebrows, you know? Hey, man, you know what is so amazing about today is that, you know, you've got people out there that really choose who they want to be, and this is for like all the gay people out there, the gay population. And you know, it's been for years and years and years where the gay men, they go to what we call the gay bar. Go to the gay bar, man, and they have their fun there. But today, more and more of lesbians are hanging out in straight bars. I'm not kidding you, man. Go into a straight bar and just, you could count them. How many lesbians are in there? It's just incredible, you know? Well, you know me, I've been out partying and I'm in this bar, you know, and, you know, I mean, how can you tell they're lesbians, you know? They're girls in there. Well, you know, when they start kissing on each other, it's a good sign, man, you know? Well, you know what? I just started drinking again now. I'm into like a couple months here drinking again, and just trying to do everything in moderation and enjoy myself. And But you know what? I'm getting that craving to smoke a cigarette again, you know? Smoking a cigarette. Well, they've got an outside place where you smoke cigarettes. I go out and a group of people out there, and I'm like, you know, hey, you know, can I bum a cigarette, man? And there's these two girls, you know, and one girl, she is like sucking on that cigarette. Sucking. And you might call it dragging, you know. Hey, man, it's dragging, man. It's not sucking, you know. Well, she's sucking on it, man, and she pulls it out of her mouth and she puts it in my mouth, man. And I'm like, I'm sucking on it, man. And her friend, you know, this girl, she goes, hey, you know, that's my twin sister, you know, and the twin sister, she's like, no, she's my girlfriend, she's my girlfriend. I mean, she's like, she's my girlfriend, and I'm like, well, you know what? Your girlfriend just kissed me, and guess what, man? The girl hauls off and slaps me upside the head, man. And I'm like, thank you. May I have another slap, you know, upside the head? And I'm like, man, it's a clear indication. Lesbians, you know. And I'm like, man, these lesbians give a new meaning to beating off. I'm not kidding you, man. These lesbians beat me off, man. She beat me off, man. Whoa! I'm not kidding you. You know what has been really being advertised all over the world is male enhancement. I mean, you know what? Why are they giving men this false sense of security, you know? Like, what's the matter? Aren't you pecking, man? You know? And you know what? Sure enough, they had to get involved with women. And now they've got this new thing for women that they're like, 3-minute orgasm, you know? It's like, we can bring you to a climax in 3 minutes, you know? I'm like, who would make up something like that? Spend some time with your woman. It's like, when a man loves a woman, you know, and like a man loves a woman, and you know, I'm telling you, man, once you spent like 10 years with a woman, you really don't want to spend more than 3 minutes with her, man, you know? And what are you thinking? You know, you think, oh my God, I want to get back to the TV. And so those are the people who designed this new 3-minute thing, is people that have been married so long, they're like, and she's like, okay, honey, I'm ready. 3 minutes later, I'm back to the TV. I want you to know I love you, baby, but I don't want to have sex with you anymore. You know, it's like, oh my God, she's on fire. She's on fire. She reaches her climax 3 minutes later, you know, and she's like, thank you. You know, oh my God. Hey guys, you know what? There is like been for years and years and years what they call this thing. It's called programming of your mind. And you know what? Just pay attention out there to these commercials out there, because someday you're going to realize that they're all set in order to program you, and it's totally hilarious when you got a good brain like you do. And man, I'm watching this commercial, and it's all about, you know, poking your finger, man. We gotta poke you, girl, in the you know what, you know. And what are they doing? They want to monitor you for diabetes. And I'm like, okay, let's move forward, you know. Second commercial is all about chocolate pudding cake. It's like, okay, you know, we heard about the diabetes. Now we're hearing about how you get it. And then the third commercial is a workout video. Work it out, baby. Work it out. Okay, you know, the moral of the story is we can monitor it. We can give it to you. And we can take it away. This is how you take it. This is how you take it. This is how you take it away, you know, working out. So, man, the programming is all over, and this show, Comedy Act 160, is all over. Daniel Songer, I love you. Thank you.